Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna try to find a new 5-star read. The last time that I gave a book 5-star was literally a week or 2 weeks ago because I read Figure Skating by Lynn Painter and it was a masterpiece. But I still want to find more 5-star reads. And yeah, that's what the video is for. We're just gonna read together. I'm gonna talk about my books that I'm reading currently, and hopefully we can find this month of my TBR this month. We can find a good 5-star read, and if not, we're just gonna continue and hope that we will find one. Yeah, that was basically it. For the start, on my November TBR, I had Figure Skating and 4 more books. I think 4 more. I don't know every single one of them. I know one of them is Big Beautiful Life from Emily Henry. I think one of them is. I'm not sure, but I think. Then the other one is from Riley Sager, The Only One Left. Then one of them is my Blood of a Bright Haven, I think it's called. It's for my book club this month. And what is the other one called? I think Wild Reference. But I'm not entirely sure. But I think these are all the books on my November TBR, and I'm gonna try to read them and try to see if on those books there is a 5-star read. What are we gonna see? Also, right now I'm in the middle of a book. It's called My Friends. Oh my god, now I'm unsure. I think Friends from Frederick Beckman. And currently I'm on chapter 34 and at 59%, so I'm 260 pages in. I don't have that much going on. I don't have that much left also, and for the most of the time I just listen to the audiobook. If I'm being honest, I really wanted to drop this book like 3 chapters in because I was like, what the hell am I reading? It's in a third person. I actually don't like third person books a lot. I mean, it's not like the worst, but it's still not my favorite. But also in this book, I don't know why, but in this book there's a lot of focus on like farts, which I'm not sure why, but literally in every single chapter there's like one of them is farting, or like in the story one of the friends is farting or is like farted, and like, oh my god, no, she was the best in like farting and stuff like that. I think that's just weird. I don't know, I think it's just weird. And the first 3 chapters were like the worst. I was like reading it, I was like, oh my god, what the hell am I reading? That's just like nothing that I really like. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna read to like 10%, and if I don't like it, then I can drop it. But then it actually got better. It got interesting. I really want to know what's happening right now. And yeah, I really like Ted. He's a really sweet, thoughtful guy. And yeah, I think Louise is a little bit annoying, if I'm being honest. I think she's just annoying. I don't think that me, like personally, I wouldn't like her. I literally wouldn't like her. She's like kind of annoying me. But yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna see. I think I'm gonna read for the rest of the evening. Maybe I'm gonna play some games later. I'm not sure. Probably because I'm done with work now and I wanted to film. So I really want to finish this book because with the audiobook it took me, I think, 4 days now to chapter 34. So I still have a lot left, but not too much. I have like 40% left. And I think with reading I'm always faster than with listening to my audiobooks. So yeah, and I'm almost every single time I'm like listening to my audiobooks, I'm drawing something, so I'm not in the mood for it. So I'm gonna read it and try to finish this book actually, because I really want to finish it today or tomorrow because I really want to start a new one. So yeah. Okay guys, I just finished Friends from Frederick Backman, and I gave it 2.5 stars because it was exactly that I said earlier. There's too much farting, I think. I didn't feel that connected to the characters. I didn't like the third POV, it's just not my thing, and in whole, I just didn't like it that much. I just didn't like the story. I literally had to drag myself to read it and also to listen to the audiobook, which like really helped. But yeah, it was okay. It was nothing too special, nothing too fancy. I wouldn't really recommend it or like reread it, but it still was an okay read. So yeah, 2.5 stars. But the next book that we're probably reading, I'm still like debating if I'm more in the mood into fantasy or more in the mood for the Riley Sager book, because I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Because Wild Reference I saw was 500 pages and I'm not ready to dive into that yet. But Blood of a Brighthaven only has like 400, I think. This book also has like 380 pages, so it's not that thick, and I think I would get through it a lot more because I feel like I'm getting in a slump. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like that I'm slumping a little bit, so I really want to overdo it with like reading good books and reading books that I really enjoy. So I'm just not sure yet which one I'm gonna read, but also depends on when I'm starting, because when I'm starting right now I'm not sure if I really want to. I would probably go with this, but maybe tomorrow I want to start a fantasy, so I'm not sure. But I'm still gonna let this open to be this one my next read, but I'm still debating if it's gonna be this one or Blood of a Brighthaven. Yeah, that's the update I have for you guys. Okay guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update. I read A Blood of a Brighthaven. I started it yesterday and I think I've read 37% of the book, and I DNF'd it. I just didn't like it. There was too much feminism in the book that I just didn't like because it was so bad on men. And also I didn't like the character. I didn't like the dynamic of the whole world. It wasn't my cup of tea. So I DNF'd it at 37%. And yeah, it was actually my book club pick. So that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I think the next book that we're gonna read is like, I think it's called The House from Riley Sager, the one that I have upstairs, The Hell House. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna probably read this because it's a short, quick read and I'm in the mood for it. So yeah. Okay guys, I finished the only one left from Riley Sager. I literally finished it in a one sitting, which is like crazy because this book has 380 pages and I just read it in one sitting because it was so good. And the first 100 to 150 pages was really boring, but then I was hooked. Literally, I just said, I was like, oh my god, I need to know what happens next. And then at the end it was plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. Oh my god. And also from the writing style, it was so confusing, but at the same time so clear, like the path, and that you like figured out and understood what the writer meant with that. Literally, it was like so confusing, but at the same time I was like, oh my god, that makes so much sense now that you know it. So yeah, I gave this book 4.5 stars because it was really great. I really liked it. I was hooked. And yeah. Okay guys, I wanted to tell you, I started, I think 3 hours. I started Unearthly from Cindy Your Hand because I watched a video from Emmy, and she read it in a reading vlog, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds so interesting. I need to read that. So it's not on my November TBR, but we're gonna ignore that. And yeah, so I started the first book. I'm now 61% through it. It's going really quickly so far. Like, it's 9 right now, and I think I'm reading since 7. I think 7 is a great amount, and I'm 60% through it, so it's going like quite quick, but at the same time it's so slow. I don't know, there's not much happening. It's just like building up to the world, which makes sense, but it's, for me, it's kind of a little bit too slow. And it's really YA. It's like super YA. I feel like how the writing style is, it's like super YA, but it's kind of fun. It's giving me 2010 vibes, kind of like in this area, so that's really fun. But yeah, I like the setting of this world like a lot, with angels and stuff like that, but I think it could be more of it, like it could be more of it. So yeah, but there's still 2 more books and the end of this book, so we still have a lot more to go. I have no clue how the ending of the first book will be, because I cannot imagine any ending to this, because it was just like boring and like going upwards, and I was like, what the hell could happen to these characters? I'm not sure. But yeah, I think also it's kind of weird to read about very young characters. Like, I'm reading about 14-year-olds, then I'm reading about like 14-year-olds. The main character is 16 and literally just turned 17. So like, she's young. They're all super young. They're in high school. They were just at the prom. So it's like, they're young. But it still is fun. It's not feeling like a 5-star right now. It feels like more like a 3 to 4, maybe like a 3.5, I think, right now. But maybe it's gonna get better at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself dinner first because I'm really hungry, and then I'm probably gonna read more of it, because I was thinking of what should I do when I'm not reading, but I'm actually really in the mood for just sit and read. Yesterday I read a whole book, like literally 380 pages, which was like insane. So maybe I could do the same today. I don't know. Check the time, because I don't know if the timing of my Kindle is like correct. Okay, it's half. It's 10:30. So I probably could get through it. I'm not sure if I really want to, because I'm only 60% in it. But we're just gonna see for ourselves and then continue on. Okay guys, update to Unearthly. I'm literally finishing this book up today, which I think is like just wow, because yesterday I read 60%, and I thought I was going to finish it yesterday, but literally like 20 minutes after I talked to you, I was like, I'm not in the mood for it anymore, so I stopped reading. And yeah, today I think, yeah, I've read 70%. Right now I'm at 77%, so at page 267. So I'm definitely going to finish it up today. And yeah, it's still really casual, nothing too fancy, nothing too big. It definitely doesn't feel like a 5-star read. Like, I realized I'm giggling a little bit more about Tucker, but like just a little bit more, and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like a 5 stars. So it's okay. But yeah, I just made myself a hot water bottle and also an iced tea. It's still very hot, and I'm just gonna relax, read my book, and yeah, then I'm gonna talk to you guys again, and we'll see how I liked the end of the book, and if I will continue the series or if I will drop it, because there's 2 more books in the series, and I don't know if I want to continue it or not. Okay guys, I just finished, and I'm definitely gonna read the second one and the third one, because I really want to know what will happen, and literally what will happen, because the end makes sense kind of, but at the same time I'd be like, what the fuck. I need to say that I kind of figured out like one part of the story. Like I kind of thought about that before. But oh, good morning. But yeah, just I hope she chooses the right one. I hope the storyline will figure it out, that it's gonna be good, and I really want to know what else the other two books will bring and what else informations that we will have. So yeah, would you want to show your face on camera? Come. Oh no, okay. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna start the second book. Okay guys, update. I hurt my neck a little while ago. I don't know what I did, but I think just my nerves are like a little bit stressed out. I don't know, but I can't lift my head to the right side. It like really hurts. So yeah, I made my station here so I can lay here, and I have a heating bottle, like a warm bottle, so it can relax. My muscle can relax a little bit, but that's why I'm looking a little bit funny right now. But I wanted to update you. I actually just wanted to start reading, and I wanted to start reading yesterday as well and today in the morning, but I just was not in the mood for Hollowed from Cynthia Hand, like the second book and the Unearthly trilogy. I just didn't want to read it. I was like, do I really want to start it or not? Because I was just not in the mood for it. First of all, and second of all, I don't know if it's worth it, because I just didn't like the first book that much, you know? Like, I still want to know what happens to the characters, but not like super badly that it motivates me to read it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so I just put it on the TBR, but just not yet. Like, Powerless, I still have that on there from last month. Maybe I'm gonna read it. We're gonna see when I'm gonna read it. But now for my TBR, there's only 2 books left that I really want to read and are on my November TBR. One of them is Wild Reverence, and the other one is Big Beautiful Life from Emily Henry. And I just downloaded me Wild Reverence, because I'm really in the mood for fantasy right now. Hopefully it's not too complicated, because then it's like, I don't know if I'm that much in the mood for it. But we're just gonna see. I'm gonna start reading with like this situation, and hopefully my neck will feel better, and hopefully the book will be good as well. So yeah. Oh, there's the realms. The mortal realm, the underling realm, the skyward realm, and divines who belong to multiple realms. That's cool. I'm gonna read that. I think they're just names, but maybe I'm gonna recognize some of those like names then afterwards when I read it. So I'm just gonna start the book, and then I'm gonna see if I will like it or not. Okay guys, sorry for not updating you for I think 2 to 3 days. I was like super sick. I was ill. I was just laying in bed probably the whole day, because I just wasn't feeling well because of my neck and because of a lot of other things. But now I'm back and I really wanted to give you an update because I finished Wild Reverence yesterday in the noon, I think, and I gave it 2 stars. I really need to say I think the book was pretty boring for me. I didn't felt connected to the characters like at all, and it was just like a meh book. I don't know. I was not interested in the characters, if they died or not, what will happen with those characters. It was just like no connection. And also I think the whole overall fantasy in this book was like pretty well, and I haven't read anything like this before, but I think you could write that so much better and so much more interesting than it actually was. So it was just a 2 stars for me. It was not bad, like it was really not bad, but it's just not my thing, I would say. and I thought it was still just boring. I literally, the last 20%, I skipped so much of this book because I was so bored. And it was a war scene. Literally, they had war, and I still thought it was so boring, this war, and how the writer wrote this. It was just like, not for me. Not for me. So I gave it 2 stars. But then yesterday, in the, what was it, I think, after I finished it, I think 2 or 3 hours later, I started my last book of November TBR, which is Great Big Beautiful Life from Emily Henry, and I'm currently reading that, and I'm at, wait, let me check here, I'm at chapter 10, and I'm at 23% through this book, and I'm loving it. Literally, I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it. It's so much fun to get back into reading Emily Henry's writing style, because I haven't read a book from her in a while, and now while I'm reading it, I was like, oh my god, I just missed it so much to read the reading style of her, because I love her writing style. She writes so good and so easy. You can just sit and read it in one sitting because it flows kind of, and I like that with books. I literally like that with books. So yeah, I'm at 23%. I'm really excited to get to know these characters a little bit more and to get to know the story of Margaret, I think her name is. So I'm really excited to know what's going on with her and with her family and with her story. And also, onto the story, I'm excited to get to know Ellis and, what's his name? Shit, I don't know his name. It's kind of a weird name. There was kind of something with an H, I think. Oh my god, I don't know the name of him. Does it stand here on Fable? I need to look. I feel bad. Hayden. It was an H name. Hayden. Okay. I'm excited to know more about Hayden Anderson and Alice. They will definitely fall in love. Definitely. And I think they're so cute together right now when they get to know each other, because it's such like a grumpy sunshine trope, and it's so cute. It's literally just so cute, and I'm excited to read this. Hopefully I can finish this today, because then I'm literally done with my November TBR, which I think is like fascinating because it's the 19th of November and I finished my whole TBR, so I can draw another one. And I actually read one more book that I didn't plan on reading, because I read 7 books and I had 6 books on my TBR. I've read Unearthly from Cynthia Hand. This was not on my November TBR, but just throw it in there because I wanted to read it. But yeah, I'm excited to read more books this month because I can. I'm gonna choose probably in this video, maybe the next. I'm gonna choose new reads from the November TBR, and yeah, I'm excited. And also, this feels like pretty good. This feels like a 5-star read for me right now. Hopefully it will go on and I will still like it and not like it. So we're gonna see if I still like it in the end, and if it still gives me 5 stars feeling. But we're gonna see. We're gonna surprise us. And yeah, now I'm just gonna sit, chill and read and see what will happen with this book. Let's go. Okay guys, I just finished A Big Beautiful Life from Emily Henry. I hope I said it correctly. I always mispronounce it. Great Big Beautiful Life. I did mispronounce it. Right now it's 11 past 8 and I literally finished 10 minutes ago. So I think I finished at 8, maybe a little bit earlier than that. But I gave it 5 stars. Whoop, whoop. So I found my 5-star read and I'm excited because it was such a great book. I love the characters. I love the whole story about like competing. I love the whole plot line about it because it was like so unexpected, literally so unexpected. But I was like, oh my god, I didn't expect it, and it was great. It was just great. And yeah, literally that was it for my rating. It's great. I like it. I'm still a little bit, I'm still thinking about my rating because I don't know if I should give it 5 stars or 4.5, but for right now I'm gonna give it 5 stars. And if I'm thinking about it later, then maybe I'm gonna give it 4.5, but I'm not sure. From now on I'm giving it 5 stars. Maybe it's gonna change, but we're just gonna say it like that. Yeah, I'm excited that I found a new 5 stars read. It was a super great book. I love Emily Henry's writing style. It's just like the feel of coming home. And yeah, now we're coming to an end because I find a 5-star read. It actually was a long time. When I first started like the first video, like I filmed the first video, it was a long time since now. I think I've read 4 books this video. I'm not sure. I think 4 books. So yeah, I'm excited to have found my 5-star read. And that was the end of this video. I found my 5-star read. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video and to be with me on my journey to like grow and to read a lot of books. And yeah, thank you so much, and I see you next time.